ninth in the Ken Palm ranking system. They finished strong.
They're both in the top 20 in offensive and defensive efficiencies.
DK, he didn't realize nobody was there, and he's off the glass. It's good.
Does not slack up on the defensive end at all.
What do you think Kelvin Sampson would say if that happened?
Come sit next to me.
That's right. He goes out on Hickman. They go to Hoff up top for Nembhard. Nembhard enters to EK, and EK with that power left. There must have been a talk in the locker room at halftime about getting him involved.
I think it was about attacking and being aggressive.
EK, his second three attempt of the game. This one he converts.
All lineup. If EK goes to try to block the shot, somebody has to put a body on Tugler.
45-34. Tugler has 8 to go, along with 9 rebounds.
Got a mismatch with that small lineup right there with Huff.
Nembhard didn't see it. Now they got 2 bigs in the middle. EK for 3 again. Second straight 3. 48-37. Battle. Inside for EK. Well, he did a nice job catching that ball. He was losing it for a moment. Battle really liked it.
Really big lineup.
Yeah, they have Roberts and Francis both in. Interchinti is in for Gonzaga. Here's EK. EK trying to get his man loose, and he does.
It's happy birthday.
Our great crew, Mark Schaefer, Adam Cohen, Rachel Wagner, Lena Hendrickson, Ryan Macheska, and so many others. We've enjoyed ourselves here. Here's EK underneath. EK off the glass. Shot clock at 5. Uzan, runner, no good. Gonzaga gets the ball.
I'm going inside to EK. Get him to the block.
They got him outside. His shot fake, dribbling in, back in his way in, left hand over, got the bucket!
Peter does. I like that Mike White hasn't called timeout, by the way.
I was just going to ask you guys if you thought they would do it.
It's too early. He doesn't need it. He's got to trust his guys right here.
Yes, for sure. Sometimes you call that timeout, and especially when they're so young, they start to hyperventilate in that timeout. Let them play through it.
EK got position, and EK over the top of a range a little bit.
I think so, Tom. Good job by Asa being able to stay active. Caught the basketball on that offensive rebound, Deb, and put it back in. They needed that.
You know, Steve, that's one of the things that Georgia excels at. 36% of the shots they miss, they offensive rebound.
Shot clock winding down under 10. EK in the paint, throws it up, and he falls to the...
Got to stop playing hero ball. They got to distribute it around and look for high percentage shots, guys.
Yeah, and that's a tough one right there with Luke Kane picking up his 3rd foul.
To AJ's point, 3 assists and 10 turnovers for Georgia in the first half.
Shot clock under 10. EK, they hedge out against him. Shot clock at 4. EK lost control, got it back.
A really good kick out, a good find. Play through the post, inside out. It's a great way to set up one of your best 3-point shooters.
Kane, who played last year with a ponytail, now clean shaven. And Luke Kane with the near steal. Nembhard gets it back, sets up for a 2, and it's no good. EK has the rebound and the putback. Back at his way in, 10 on the shot clock. Newell, and he grazes the front of the rim.
Good D by Ajayi inside.
Yeah, giving up some size, only 6'7", but had the leverage and the strength to get him off that block.
He got his man up off his feet, decides to dish it out. Well, they didn't fall for the shot fake there that time. Shot clock under 10. EK up off the glass. He powered it.
And a lot of Gales fans are here this year as well. Meeting number 3, head-to-head this season, and Gonzaga will have the ball first in this championship game.
I never take it for granted I'm sitting next to you again for a championship game in this conference. It's been a heck of a ride, partner.
We have had so many special games between these two. How about Braden Huff in the starting lineup? That is unusual. A change for the Zags. That's pretty big news.
I think they really want to attack down low and see if they can soften up the interior of this defense.
Ooh, very soft touch of rebound, puts it back in.
He makes all the hard plays. I mean, he sneaks in. He'll find rebounds outside of his area and be able to put them back in.
Vasquez went for the steal. Huff falls down. Battle, baseline, good pass. Ike was fouled, and he missed. But Baylor, K-State, and Kansas, either Utah or UCF.
I can't wait. It's going to be great.
I won't be there with you.
Why not?
Because
you're going to the Ivy.
I am. I'm going to do the Ivy League Championship this year. Ivy Madness.
Bring a double. Don't let him get to that bounce.
Wessels. Ike lays it in.
That's the first time in a... Never was on balance.
Never.
You know, so if you drop the ball, kick it back out.
Here's Ike.
Go to work unless they double. Will Ross dig?
He did, but I don't know how much help that was.
Gonzaga hasn't pulled away.
Foul trouble, maybe part of that. Nembhard back in, Ike back in. But the lack of outside shooting on both sides, one of the reasons why it's still close. Battle, drives, created for Ike.
What a pass for Ryan Beasley. Somebody forgot to tell him you're not supposed to go set a career high and then come out the next night and just absolutely fire away.
This is a pretty remarkable story. Ike, meanwhile, just bullied his way.
From USF, they'll go to this out of timeouts. I like it.
And they just didn't guard Ike.
So does Gonzaga. It's the same. But Santa Clara beat Gonzaga in Spokane, hitting 3 after 3 after 3. St. Mary's, to win this game, has to continue to shoot like they're doing it right now.
Yeah, the Dons have made 7 of them with still 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. What did Santa Clara make, 18 that night?
Almost all of them by Tyree Bryan.
Ike, a blow-by, scored with a... Lingard, that was a tough shot. No. Rebound, Ike.
Gonzaga's got to get out and run more in transition. Only 7 fast break points in the first half.
Felt like they all kind of came in one flurry. Riley got screened off. Nembhard trying to feed Ike. Ben Gregg, who missed most of the first half with 2 fouls. Ike scores.
And 0 passes in the half court. All those 3-pointers we showed you from the first half, the ball was moving. They're utilizing on-ball screens to create space.
Gregg dumps it to Ike. Good pass.
Graham Ike is a problem.
And they just haven't been able to stop him. Lingard for 3. That one no good.
Here come the Zags. Go right to Ike again. Give it to him.
That's exactly what Nembhard was lining up to do. He saw it the whole way. And Ryan Beasley, known a little bit more as a scorer than a passer, but that was well done.
Any questions where to give the ball?
No. 0. For Nembhard, for us, for anybody watching. I count fouls, sure. Yep, chalk another one up. Next time,
there'll be free throws.
Nembhard and Ike, little 2-man game.
Look at this, lob over the top.
Some help came. That was good help and better offense. Here's Ryan Beasley. He's been quiet. Beasley, no whistle. Wanted a foul. Battle in the open court. Gives it to Ike. Ike ducks under and lays it in. With the way he played. Williams with the left hand. No, high off the glass. Zags would love to get some tempo going. Nembhard whips it to Ike. What a pass. Score the basket from his head coach after that pass. Marcus Williams has 11 of the Dons' 19.
He has been playing really well coming into this. Last outing for the Dons at 21 against Oregon. Chansey passed up 2 threes there. He's got to shoot the third.
Found him again. No good. Ike, offensive rebound and put back. Beyond the NBA three-point line. We got 2 3-point arcs painted on the floor here tonight. It's almost like the Dons are using the NBA line. I mean, Wong was way outside for that one.
Wong is a capable 3-point shooter, but I don't think by any stretch you want to take him 6-7 feet behind the line.
Nembhard, who's got 14 assists. Ike, 3, give him 15.
Clara out of the shoot with a 7-0 start. They play 5 out many times, space the floor, and then they're great cutters, in particular Bryan and Ball from that 45 wing angle. Ike muscles his way in, scores, and he gets a free throw. 3, yeah! Elijah Mahi 4 of 4 is Santa Clara from distance. Look at this, 16-8 start. You get dribble penetration. Defense has to help. Not able to get back to the shooter in the corner. EK in tight, and EK scores.
Well, see, LU is coming to the West Coast Conference.
That is right.
They're one of the additions next year. EK's wide open, and Nembhard finds it. Michael Ajayi, who's in. For Gonzaga, battle three. EK, rebound, follow, bucket, foul. He can
love playing against Gonzaga this year because he's been spectacular in both matchups.
He's 3 for 3. And Santa Clara is 6 for 7 from 3 in this game. Hard cut there. EK gets the bucket. Right now it's EK. Left hand, no. Great job by EK. Nembhard has yet to get rolling yet. One of the premier point guards in the country. 280 assists this year. Finds EK, and he has another assist tonight. I thought it was a 3. The officials have called.
Would just concede those 2 points.
Ball down low. And a rare point in the paint from the Broncos. Back is EK. That's
post presence with EK and Huff, although Huff has struggled tonight. Getting out in transition and then pick and roll actions.
Ryan Nembhard, 14 assists in this game. School record is 16. EK's in tight. 2 more points in the paint. Ajayi turning and missing. EK follow, 22 for EK.
Not bad, that's for sure.
How about a 3? Nope. EK.
Can't hit anything, and you're down double digits now on your home floor. You've yet to score, and we're 3 minutes into the game. This is a program where their offensive efficiency has been a staple over this run.
Barcelona's recovered, battle, penetrates, and finds EK for the fill. Usually don't just stick it right back in. They'll work another 20 seconds off the shot clock. Man, EK missed it and followed his own miss.
Zags looked a little flat to me. You and I were talking about it sitting here. A little flat. Gambles look very businesslike. A win here tonight, and St. Mary's is the outright champion in the WCC for back-to-back seasons.
Graham EK, first shot of the half.
EK. You know what, Coach? I'm going to go ahead and fire up another one here.
You won't be shocked to know that that was his first three-point attempt of the year.
Yeah.
EK down.
He's shooting this.
It didn't matter with one hand, he was shooting.
They have 12 offensive rebounds on the game and 16 second chance points.
EK with Wessels out of the game now, going up against Saxon. Went right by him. Score blocked, but scores anyway.
Good job by Marcialonis to get back in transition and sit on Graham EK and not allow him to have an easy run to the rim.
That's a good point. He hustled back there and wait. Because Saxon wasn't going to get there in time.
No. The connectivity of St. Mary's is what makes them so good.
Great move. Ross comes in.
This is an offense-defense, an experience against the press substitution.
Gonzaga's got to go fast. Hickman passed up the 3.
Got the switch you want. You can attack this if you're Nolan Hickman.
Shot clock and game clock both winding down. Gonzaga's taking a lot of time. EK, good. Two teams met a few weeks ago up in Spokane. And it was a competitive game at halftime, very close game. Gonzaga pulled away and beat Washington State with a strong offensive second half. Chris mentioned good offenses on both sides, and a great look from Nolan Hickman to Graham.
State in front. Washington State brings in Andy Okafor, more of a traditional big than they're used to. They don't play that 5 out that they do when they start Eric Strip and Ethan Price.
Ike down low. Usually when he gets that position down there, he's going to, of all places.
One of the rare open looks they've had. Comes off of 2 offensive rebounds.
Ike from Hickman. Hickman's been a nice initiator.
Yeah, he has.
Now Isaiah Watson, 1 holdover player, 1 from last year's Washington State team. That's another Cougars turnover. Nembhard tried to thread it in there to Greg, who found Ike.
What a pass.
Ike from Hickman, basket and a foul. The Waves say, take that.
What a catch.
Nembhard to battle.
What a catch from Coulibaly, though. That's a tough finish.
Nembhard, Ike the catch, and the finish. Dosic over Ike.
They live with that if you're Gonzaga, though. Dosic now 10 of 32 in conference play from 3. That's not his.
That's let them down, and those problems kind of continued in Malibu. It seems like tonight Gonzaga might be getting right on the defensive end.
Battle bounce, Nembhard back to Ike, and the flush.
Owed him 30% on the year from 3. That's about where he's at for his career, but it certainly looks a whole lot better coming out of his hands. That's a great drop off there from
Thomas.
What a cut there from Riley, and the ability to catch and finish through and around contact.
Nembhard, they kind of dared him to shoot there. Get it into Ike instead. Ike, who's got a big strength advantage against the one when Cooper Flag is the favorite.
Yeah.
Lang, 3. That one too strong off back iron. Ball tipped up. Ike back in the game has it.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you in that. I think Cooper Flag is, but Janai Broom is definitely making it a tough decision on a lot of voters.
Ike, he'll score with a foul. He's so good at those.
That's a shot that I think every point guard or smaller guard needs in their arsenal. A Steve Nash 1-foot runner and a Tony Parker 2-foot floater.
Big man management at the end of the first half. I don't think he was very happy about that. Beasley misses the jumper.
You couldn't have been happy. This is your senior point guard. You should have the experience, the IQ, the understanding of what's needed. Kentucky, a very balanced team, just like Gonzaga. 6 players averaging double figures on the season. There's only 2 teams in the country that have that, Gonzaga and Kentucky.
Great positioning for Ike, and then Nembhard. The Dogs are sort of falling apart here. Nembhard finds a way to get it to Ike. Almost traveled, somehow made the shot.
Is impressive.
He's got 14. He and Thomas are the only 2 double-digit scorers for San Francisco. Ike got the pass from Nembhard, scores another basket.
Team better than I do. Use Thomas as a decoy, as the screener. Lingard has that ability. His first knockdown 3 of the night.
This lead is just 6. Ike trying to drive it. Ike muscles his way in. Wow.
Surrounded.
Ike all by himself and rocks the rim with 2 hands. And a shot for Ralph that falls through. Looks like Kevin McHale there.
Yeah, degree of difficulty was very high on that shot, but Elias is on the board.
And that's, for Jazz Gardner, that's his 3rd personal. Ike now going to work on Burke Smith. Spins to his left, his strong hand, knocks it down, and draws Pacific to within 14. Pacific still very much feels in this game, but you got to take advantage of opportunities after stops. And a Chenty high-low to Ike. The help defense comes immediately, but it was still too.
Must have eyes on the side of his head. I don't know how you make that pass. Or just tremendous court vision, huh? That he's got.
Ike goes right around the defense, and baseline, he gets the roll. And Elias Ralph is on the board.
Well, the degree of difficulty on that was incredible.
Again, it's Ike down.
And then the shot anyways. And how about Will Johnston? That's normally not a shot that goes through.
Oh, coming off a game where he really struggled, just 4 points. That's a tough shot as Ike gets another easy two off of the that in the last, call it 3 to 4 weeks. But tonight, it's been a different group here on this end of the floor.
But to put a cap on the Ike story, 17 points a game, and the big-handed flush. Nemhard. Here's Hickman. Nemhard bounce to Ike against McBride. Boy,
too much.
Shalon's three. St. Mary's not missing shots right now. It'll start offensively for the Gales. Ike against Saxon. Ike scores. And they're getting everything they want. And if you're a Zags fan, you're sitting there going, wait, we've seen this before. When their defense isn't dialed in, they gave up 200 points in one weekend in West Coast Conference play. Ike against Saxon. First 7 minutes of this game here in Moraga. The St. Mary's offense has been outstanding so far. Dave Fleming, Sean Farnham, best rivalry in West Coast College hoops. First time these two teams meeting this year. Graham Ike with a 32-18 over Gonzaga.
Dave shooting 69%. They've assisted on 10 of their 11 made field goals. This St. Mary's team is dialed in right now.
Owen Hickman back in the game. Graham Ike down low, waving off some help from his teammate. He'll take it right against Wessels and out. Lewis, three, in and out. Hickman down the lane. He's had a hard time when he's tried to get to the rim. Nemhard, great little bounce pass to Ike. His Barcelona's tough pull up two. That one too strong. And a rebound, Nolan Hickman and Gonzaga.
They stay in the zone every possession right now and force them into tough contested shots.
Ike from Nemhard.
Those details, it's a breakdown. I mean, they're not going to beat you with superior athleticism. They beat you with the system.
That's how you get on Randy Bennett's bench. Another great pass. Now Barcelona's has to be careful about that fourth personal foul. Hickman. Ike elevates and scores. And
with Kevin Connors and Amina Smith after this game, they'll have everything, and Shams is reporting that deal getting done.
I think the rundown for SportsCenter that follows us has just gotten ripped up.
I can't believe that's real.
Ike, what a shot with Saga ball down three.
Right back to Ike. Bring him up, set the on-ball screen, and play that two-man game. Here it is.
That's what they're doing. Ike attacks the basket, scores.
Here's Michael Ratai way out there. Steps into a three. In and out, and the rebound. Graham Ike rips it down for the Bulldogs. What a pass and a slam, Graham
for the Beavers.
Second three for Nate Kings. And then Saturday, of course, the big matchup for Gonzaga, heading down to St. Mary's to take on Randy Bennett.
Oregon State may have dodged a bullet there anyways. It could have fell in Ike's hands.
Oregon State having 1-2 in a row coming in and coming off an impressive win. This past Saturday night at Gill Coliseum, they handled Santa Clara 83-69. Michael Ratai had a career high 30 in that game.
We haven't seen the full package that Michael Ratai has on the offensive end of the floor tonight.
Zags from the outset, they've been locked in.
Well, they had a bad taste in their mouth after their experience in Corvallis at Gill Coliseum, followed up by the loss to Santa Clara here at home. They have looked really good this evening.
Graham Ike with his and least success at Montana. Trace, the all-time leading scorer at Oregon State. Ellie playing here, although Jocelyn is now coaching at Pepperdine.
I mean, he's going to take shots that are there. He doesn't force the issue at all.
All right, so Greg has already tied a career high with 4 triples. He's knocking on the door of a career high. It's 24. He's got 20. Inside look, too easy. Great execution.
They've switched out of that timeout.
Shot clock off. Excuse me. Yeah, shot clock off. Game clock at 11 right here. Here's Nembhard. He's got the 9 assists. Inside look, high percentage, double teamed and still scoring.
Is side out, making things happen. And then Gonzaga just stepped it up another level.
Ajayi with the board, running the floor nicely and getting her home as Ike.
Quality guy too, and he's done a nice job in the leadership role this year. He's got, you know, really kind of a quiet personality, but he's come out of his shell a little bit and playing well for him right now.
Backing, and a layup for the Pilots.
Well, you take the 2-minute drought, and then you have, you know, Gonzaga 6 of the last 7 from the field, and that's what's happened all game long. Portland back into the zone out of the timeout.
Under 10 to go. Again, the deep position for Eden.
Off the down screen and hitting a big 3 out of bounds.
4 triples now for Rapp. He's doing his thing, just not getting enough scoring. He and McKinnon about the only ones. And again, Ike.
Drive to the rim, nice finish by Brian. He's got another one. Broncos up by a bucket, or by 1. Sorry, guys. Ike.
All good. The game in. What an impact he's had. You can live with the fouls early here in the first half with that impact that he had in those minutes.
Here's Battle. Ike. Grab by Brian, the run out, and a 2-handed flush at the other end. And the Broncos back in the lead.
And Santa Clara's been very aggressive, doubling Ike on his post touches.
Nembhard skip to the corner. Ike, corner 3. Bang! And another close game for Gonzaga. Nembhard. Ike. Number 44, Jake Ensminger on the floor to get the start again in the second half. Tipped away by Nembhard, grabbed by Hickman. Nolan with his head up. Ryan now drive down the lane, skip to the corner, Battle. Ike. Pocket pass. Ike, jump shot goes. Love that of 2007. 51-49. Here's Ike.
Terrific execution.
Battle.
Ball bounced to Tilly. Hickman took it away. Up to Nembhard. A 1-on-2. Left it for Ike. And a chance for 3. 9. They're 10 of 12 this half. Oh, they called it a 2. Foot was on the line, I guess. Ike, great catch and finish. Tilly holding Ike. Ball inside. It won't go. Greg clears the miss. Gonzaga needs stops, and they need successful trips on offense. Ike, the flush!
Proud him with his versatility, his quickness, able to get by Greg on the perimeter.
Nembhard, 169 assists. that leads the country coming in. Greg feeds Ike. The lefty backs in. Doubled. Scores. And he's Fala digging. Lost the ball. Stolen by Nembhard. And it's off to the races. Hickman in transition. Looking for trailers. Greg is one. Feeds Ike for the turnaround. And he hits it.
With elite competition, but they have gradually improved getting themselves ready for conference play. Look, they did lose a heartbreaker here to Oregon. UC Irvine, surprisingly, in the top 55, 60 or so of the net, ends up being a good victory. But, you know, Wayne Tinkle wants to see his team continue to improve defensively and trust the offense, which he's really showing signs of improvement.
That's a terrific.
Based on how he's playing tonight, that tracks.
It really is, Emily, just an inspiring story on perseverance, how he's arrived here. He started at the College of Southern Idaho, a junior college, which means now with a possible new ruling, he gets that year back of eligibility. He's a junior. He might have 2 more years left.
You know, with the ever-changing landscape of the NCAA, you never know. I was expecting a couple days, maybe a week. It shows you the passion and the goal and the dream of his to play college basketball. He was willing to do whatever it took, and he's making the most of it now here in Corvallis.
At times, the Beaver zone worked, but that last flurry by Gonzaga, Ike, bucket, free throw.
And sometimes it looks as if it's a vertical challenge with your hands straight up and down, but there's still contact, but not contact that's worthy of a foul. So a lot of smarter players are recognizing, hey, that 8 to 12 foot little floater step back game is worth taking a look at.
Ike, so good. Now the Beavers in the net are number 58 in the country, and the West Coast Conference has 6 teams in the top 79.
And that's big to keep those teams in the top 75 because of quad 1 opportunities. If you win on the road against a top 75 team, that counts as a quad 1 win. Unfortunately for the league, Santa Clara lost today to LMU, so I would imagine they...
Ratai, short. Ajayi has the rebound. Bulldogs ahead. Ike, catch, finish, automatic.
And not in the shooting motion.
All right, let's see how the Bulldogs play this. If it gets down below 5, we'll see if the Beavers foul. Nembhard's going hard. In trouble. Ike takes a 3. Hits a 3! Ike!
Washington State comes in here stung like a hornet, right? Because of that loss against Pacific the other night. Ike's first shot is good.
Times since that game, nearly got a layup out of it there.
And now Ike with some ferocity. Nembhard had a steam, the reverse, put back Ike.
6 offensive rebounds now for the Cougs.
Battle left wide open, 3 on the way. Rimmed out, Ike the rebound. Into Watts, and he throws it in.
Pacific yet to score.
Lawan down the lane and won't get the roll. Ben Gregg, the tip to Nembhard. Ben to the post, Ike the catch. Falling away, and a chance for 3. Corner 3, Thrasterson. Boy, they need that shot.
Yeah, and that starts with the dribble penetration. Watts patiently, ball fake. Nothing special, just the ball gets swung.
Nembhard, Ike spin, and the left-handed flush.
How effective Nolan's been here tonight, kind of running the show for GU. It's a luxury. If your starting point guard doesn't feel right, Hickman stepped up in a big way.
Battle, great find, Ike. And now Nembhard skipped to the corner. Stromer's 3. Ben Gregg, and a reset for Gonzaga. Ike, watched by Price. Graham got inside. Thought about Ben Gregg. Scooped left hand off the glass.
Oh, Drew Timme.
No.
Okay, I'm done. Richard?
Okay. Joel.
Wow.
Ayayi.
Really?
18 rebounds versus Iowa back on the 20th or the 19th of 2020.
Been rebounding almost 7 per game. Dominant left-hander, Wyoming transfer. He's got it here from the free throw line area, knocks it down. LMU in their defense. Ben Gregg stepped on the end line, LMU ball, and then they throw it away. Here comes EK the other way for the Zags. Backing down against McBride. Spinning, and the turn and the bucket. That's so good when he gets it there on the block. 3 on the way, off the mark for Murthaladze. Looking and pushing. EK running the floor and lays it in, and credit Nembhard. Nembhard rolling. Won't go on the short one there. EK inside with the lay-in. Johnston in some trouble. Forces one up, short. EK the rebound. Good defense from the Zags.
Yeah, it seems like it's been a while, Trey, since LMU has gotten a good, clean look.
EK, well, what a move there. As he goes up. Hickman, runner is short. EK inside, and he cleans it up. And he has MJ Amy. Joe had it. Gregg saves it. Here come the Zags. In total control here with Nembhard feeding. Good look inside EK off the game during his tenure at LMU.
Trey, they beat Michigan 149 to 115 with Fryer putting up 41. You're right. Just incredible, mind-boggling numbers.
Murthaladze adding to his total as 7 now as the Zags are in front as we're near the 11-minute mark. Inside EK against Asanza. Boy, he has a complete game. He has
defense, better pick-and-roll coverage. Can you turn over the Zags, get some easy looks?
That was Murthaladze's second foul. Under 9 minutes to go. Good feed inside EK, and he flushes it home. 40-16, Gonzaga's advantage. They've got the basketball here, leading by 17. Zags trying to win their 3rd straight. Nembhard inside EK. Triple team. Porter comes over, steps through, and gets the bucket anyway. Gonzaga shooting 49%. They've out-rebounded the Lions by 8 in this one, and there's a 3 for EK. Passed up a shot back in your days playing college basketball.
Absolutely.
You would have fit right in there. Johnston now has 15. He is 4 for 4 from 3 in this one. Has played well in the second half for LMU and now leads them with 16 points as we approach 5 minutes to go in this one. And LMU building their own tradition now with Stan Johnson just running into a really tough opponent.
Rapp hounded by Ben Gregg. Deflection. EK picked it up. Hickman fell to the floor. And now Gonzaga settles in the half court. EK the spin. Left-hand shot off the glass goes. It was a good finish by Ball-Sager-Webb.
Portland's been much better offensively here to start the second half. 7 points in the first 2 minutes and change. Took them about 8 minutes to get that many on the board in the first.
EK falling away. Heat posting up with Nolan Hickman fronting him. Rapp the catch, shot away. That's off the front of the rim. EK clears the miss.
under 60 points a game. I mean, Mick Cronin is one of the most intense defensive coaches in the nation. Caleb Battle had a big game against Connecticut a couple of weeks ago. High-low pass from Ajayi for Ike, and Graham Ike.
Guys, we're going to miss shots, but defensively, we can keep ourselves involved in the game.
Yeah, they hold teams to under 30% from three for the year, which is really good. Ike running the lane.
Another out ball down, walking it up the court, defensively doing some things where the pace of play doesn't favor their opponent.
But by the way, they're going to put that foul on Trent Perry on the trip, so that's his first. Ike on the spin. Bilodeau put up a wall, and Ike scored anyway. He's
in the shots that they're making right now.
Battle had to have it, missed it. Rebound, Ike. He'll get two and a foul. Huge rebound from Mara. On the turn, Mara, no. And a rebound for Greg.
And that's what Mara has to get better. His footwork was excellent. His finishing skills just not there yet. And how about the transition?
Johnson, elbow to elbow with Nembhard. Stefanovic, no. 15 seconds. In the capable hands of Nembhard, who runs it down with 10. Against the great defender, Kobe Johnson. Bilodeau came out, rolled it down the lane, into the mid-post, Ike. 4-2.
He has that type of talent, and I'm sure Mark Few would love to see him look at that a little bit more.
Especially with Caleb Battle out of the ballgame with the flagrant two. He almost has to.
Yeah. Again, it's not hunting for shots. Oh, beautiful play.
Ike the flush, he's second half.
That's big, too, for UCLA to be able to have Johnson find his way, as he's only shooting, well, he is shooting 68 or 26%. You know what happened? The friends, for some reason, always wanted to come over to the house.
Yeah, man.
Nah, bro, they're not messing up my track.
That's the way you didn't let him play with your Tyco race?
Nah.
Dude, come on, share. Oh, down the lane, Nembhard for Ike. Over Ike.
See, right there was simple. He didn't try to back Ike in. He turned, face, and shot right over the top.
That's the game you want to see.
That's the game, yeah.
Oh, Ike says for three. One official called it a three. It looked like one called it a two. We'll see what they end up with.
Yeah, next dead ball, they'll be able to review it. And that pick and roll with Ike.
Here's one basket for Bucknell, number 10, Brandon Cruz.
Nembhard and Ross. Battle greets the ball. Threw it right off of EK. Who scores? I mean, good catch.
Yeah, this is one of EK and Williams. EK wins the tip, and it's the Zags basketball. Nembhard with it. And both these teams like to get up and down. And this is a game that could well be in the 90s. EK with Williams on him, and the lefty jumper is good. Yeah, they Kentucky the rebound. Now Williams finds Ole spinning inside. Nembhard. EK, and that rattles home, and the Zags.
Kentucky did not put a freshman on the floor in the game at Clemson on Tuesday night. That hasn't happened since back in 2006.
EK knocks it down. Unique, it's different. One of the things they do in practice is the 5 minutes of silent free throws. And it's actually it's a cool space. He believes kids these days don't get a ton of quiet time. EK knocks down that triple. Stromer the handoff. Nembhard gets it back. Ryan Nembhard finds EK. Good feed and long. And the kid from New York City transferred from Dayton. Great shooter, does work inside there.
Yeah, the best shooter in the portal last year was Brea. He's shooting 60% right now from the three-point line. Second in the country. Make him put it on the bounce.
EK rattles it home. What a first half. Kentucky within 2. Under 6 to go in Seattle.
Here's that zone look again, and on the first pass, Kentucky now matches up. Nembhard in ball screens in the second half has just not been effective at all for Gonzaga.
EK inside, right hand, got it.
They are the third best team in the country to pass and then come off that curl, a NASCAR cut on that left side.
Nembhard, screen from EK. EK gets it back off the glass and in, plus 10.
Well, eventually the gravity ability to draw a second defender to him frees up Williams on the backside.
And let's consider for a second Kentucky doing all this without their top 2 point guards. Nembhard, EK, a couple of ball fakes, had it knocked away and then puts it in.
Opposed to 1 and 2, that's what's at stake right now.
Nembhard, an All-America candidate, gives it up. Ajayi inside. EK with a nice little shot there in the pin. And laid up and in by Blooms.
They will do that. They will burn that pressure off. They'll take their defender 1 step higher, and boom, before you know it, they got the ball at the rim.
EK looking to operate. Comes in averaging 13 and 6. Logan, yes, nice bank shot.
They got mismatched right off the bat. Logan is all of 6'11".
EK beat the field and he'll go to the line.
There you go, big fella. Second half. A monster performance on a big stage by Jalen Moore.
Bailey for 2. I think you're right about Porter Moser, too. I thought he had an excellent tournament coaching his team. There was one moment there he would love to have back. His staff would love to have back when they had 6 men on the court. And it nearly cost them a game, but he had a great final himself, I thought. EK backing his way in. Can't stop that. Battle open, can't connect. EK taps it to himself, goes to the other side of the iron for 2. And Jimmy getting a chance to hang out with Seabull, the Sea Lion.
Well, he has a heavy dose of Kaplan, herring, and squid is how you get to 612. But he is one of the most beloved animals on this island. Very, very popular over at Dolphin Cay. And you are among the most beloved human beings in close for 8 turnovers. That's a new tournament record previously held by Xavier Simpson of Michigan back in 2019.
EK hands off for Hickman. And Greg's had a nice night. EK. Oh, that's a sweet move back to that
transition yesterday. You'd also expect a little more fire from the Hoosiers. On the run, EK with the catch in transition. As you battle. EK got it. Taken away. Nembhard patient. Nobody stops ball. Following drop coverage. EK, the pick, the roll, the finish. All day. Out of the double team, nice tip pass. And Baco stripped on the drive, gave up the open look from outside. EK high off the window. Seven minutes to go. Gonzaga looking to go 1-1 in this tournament. Indiana trying to avoid 0-2 because they are looking right now at back-to-back losses and one more game to go tomorrow. They certainly have talent. They were picked second in the Big Ten. Ballo anchors everything they do on the inside. They got enough athleticism on the outside. Their guards are going to have to be able to shoot it better, and that was part of their issue last year. Last in the Big Ten in three-point attempts. Nembhard goes off the Iverson action. Now they're getting the second side, and there's EK wide open. Good find.
Flurry of snow this morning. That's what a cyclone bomb is.
How happy were you this morning, Greg, to see the snow?
I was really happy, but I was hoping for a lot more. EK. Oh, man. To get out and get it going and put 10 straight out here. Grab EK.
Tough shots that got him going. It's to Dan's point there, particularly the last 5 minutes of the first half, just Long Beach State more physical, particularly around the basket.
And let's not lose complete sight. Gonzaga's up by 16, right, to start the second half.
And their spurt ability, 16 can go to 26 in no time.
Yeah, that's a good place to
Euro. Zags have shot the free throws well this year. Tonight they're 9 of 14 as a team, 64%. EK can't stop him tonight.
Hickman. Ajayi against Guac. Good feed, and EK finishes. And he has scored. EK backing in against the smaller Guac. That left hand, he's fouled, and a free throw. Hoot, and he scores. BJ Davis, transition bucket. Good press break, and it came off of a bad pass. Nemhard enters. EK scores. That's easy.
One of the best times to get an open three is off the offensive rebound. Heidi tracks it down.
Nemhard finds EK for another layup for the Aztecs. But right now shooting just 26% from three, 37% from the field. Bulldogs haven't had a good shooting night though. They've done a lot of damage at the free throw line. Is it 25 to 29? Ike calling for it. Ike scoring in the low blocks. Greg takes a three and missed it. Ike rebound. He adds. Yeah, I think he picked up his double-double just like that.
Yeah, he may have. Let's see how many they credit him there.
They gave him one, maybe two. He's at 8 now. Maybe if he misses another. He hits that one.
To be in Madison Square Garden.
Not great for Kansas.
True.
Everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else. The game itself.
Nemhard feeds. EK dunks.
Post, Rich. Yeah, look. You lose Drew Timmy. I'm not sure. I thought I'd see a guy quite as efficient on the year here to start. First 2 games, Braden Huff over 70% inside the yard. He's been a handful.
All right, underway. Welcome to the kennel. Graham Ike, first touch, first bucket.
I mean, they've been playing that way for a long time.
Decades.
And you think about just the talent that they've had on the front line. It's remarkable.
You look at the pros at that interior position. Sabonis, Zach Collins.
What a dish. Ike to finish. Almost lost the dribble. Morris tees it up from 3. Battle earns the rebound. That's his 3rd. Ike posting up on Morris. Nemhard to the baseline. He'll back it out. Now he gives Graham a little space. Graham spins to the baseline. Look at the physicality by Morris. Graham scores anyway.
I like that.
Going inside, and Jaden Quaintance makes it 7-1 ASU. But quickly the Zags back the other way. Graham Ike began his career at Oklahoma as Dusty Stromer, and it's cleaned up by Graham Ike.
All movement on that possession. A cleaner three-point attempt that time for the Sun Devils.
Alston Mason cuts the Gonzaga lead in half. Entry pass to Graham Ike underneath.
Pick out of Florida State, the defensive end, man, he is disruptive.
And a good look at a 3 for B.J. Freeman.
Ooh, almost got caught in the air there.
And Ike.
Arizona State's did a good job digging in. Ali went down and tried to make life difficult. They repost though, and they get.
Stepping out to the corner, Ben Gregg. And Ike on the offensive glass. Fouled and 1, Graham Ike.
Pimps, which ranks 17th among all D1 players. When he gets that full head of steam, he finds the knack of getting to the rim.
Graham Ike. Well challenged by Graham Ike. Run down by Ryan Nemhard. Here come the Zags. Ike with the window. Robert Wright doesn't have numbers.
Nothing there.
Still drives off balance.
It's a bad possession. It was 1-on-3. There was nothing there. Let the defense settle, run a play.
And Gonzaga would shoot around. And as customary, Bill would sit at one end of the gym and I would sit at the other. And Scott Drew, and he had Jerome Tang on his staff at the time. And they came over to me and they go, "You think Bill would say a few words to the guys?" And I said to Scott, "You know, Coach, I think he'll say more than a few words if you want him to." It's Graham Ike with a bucket for. And the foul, Graham Ike